The Little Match Girl. The last evening of the year was wrapped in snow and shimmering cold. People hurried past in warm coats, their boots crunching softly on the snow. Children laughed brightly as they tossed handfuls of snow into the air. Yet in all that brightness, one corner of the street remained bitterly cold. In that lonely corner stood a little girl trembling like a fragile leaf. Her dress was thin and torn, letting the winter wind slip through its seams. Snowflakes gathered gently on her uncovered hair. In one small hand, she held a box of matches, her only hope to survive the night. Her slippers were far too big and kept slipping from her feet as she walked. When a carriage dashed by, she leapt aside in fright, losing one slipper to the snow. The other slipper was snatched by a boy who laughed mischievously as he ran away. Now the girl wandered barefoot, her feet stinging from the icy ground. The girl found a narrow gap between two stone buildings and slipped inside. She set her matchbox beside her and hugged her thin arms to keep warm. People walked past without noticing her small, shivering figure. Their warm laughter faintly echoed, but none of it reached the cold shadows where she sat. The girl thought of going home, but fear wrapped around her heart like ice. She had sold no matches, not even one, and she knew her father would be angry. Besides, their home was as cold as the street, offering no comfort at all. So she remained outside, wishing the night would show her even a little kindness. Her fingers had grown stiff, so she struck a match with trembling hands. A small orange flame bloomed like a warm flower in the dark. In that glow, she saw a red-hot iron stove warming an entire cozy room. But when the flame faded, the stove vanished into the cold night. Longing for warmth, she lit another match. The wall before her shimmered and became clear like glass. A grand feast appeared, a roasted goose steaming gently on a shining plate. But as the flame trembled out, the feast faded like a dream, dissolving into the dark. She struck a third match, and soft lights swirled around her. A tall Christmas tree rose before her, shimmering with candles and tiny stars. Its colors sparkled like dancing jewels in the winter air. But when the flame went out, the cold darkness returned to its place. The girl looked up into the sky and saw a bright star streak across it. It trailed a silver ribbon behind it, like a tear falling from the night itself. She remembered her grandmother's words. A falling star means a soul has risen to heaven. A quiet ache filled her heart, warm and sad all at once. She lit another match, hoping the warmth would chase away her loneliness. In the golden light stood her beloved grandmother, gentle as morning sun. Her grandmother's eyes shone with kindness that wrapped around the girl like a blanket. The girl reached out with trembling hands, afraid the vision would disappear. "Grandmother, please don't leave me," she cried softly. But each time the match dimmed, her grandmother faded like morning mist. Desperate, the girl struck another match to hold on to her warmth. Her heart beat fast, full of fear, hope, and longing, all tangled together. With trembling fingers, she gathered the rest of the matches. She struck them all at once, making a blaze bright as sunrise. Warm white light washed over the world around her. Her grandmother stood clear and radiant, arms open wide. The girl stepped forward and fell into her grandmother's embrace. Warmth seeped through her like spring sunlight, melting the last winter frost. Her fears drifted away like feathers carried on a gentle breeze. She closed her eyes, feeling safe for the first time in so long. Light blossomed around them like the first dawn of a new year. Hand in hand, they rose into the glowing sky. The cold street below faded like a distant memory. Peace surrounded the girl like a soft lullaby. Far above the rooftops, stars twinkled close enough to touch. The girl and her grandmother floated through soft clouds, glowing with gentle light. The world below grew small and quiet, as though bowing in respect. Warmth wrapped them like a blanket that would never fade. Morning sunlight crept gently across the snowy town. People stepped out of their homes, rubbing sleepy eyes. Someone gasped softly upon spotting the girl by the wall. She sat still, a faint smile resting on her frozen face. Tiny burned-out matches lay scattered around her like fallen stars. People murmured sadly, touched by the harshness of the night she endured. They believed she had frozen from hunger and cold. No one knew the wonders she had seen before dawn. High above the world, the girl gazed down with peaceful, shining eyes. She felt no hunger, no cold, only warmth and love surrounding her. Her grandmother held her hand as they stepped into a world of gentle light. So her new year began not in sorrow but in peace.